The problems of this world are so huge that I'm not even sure what to say about them. There's so many, and the problems are so huge. Wow, cut me off in about 3 seconds that time, huh? Trying to talk about the problems of the world. So huge that when you step back and look at it, it seems insurmountable. Like maybe there's really nothing we can do. That's kind of how it feels to me. I'm not sure what to do, if there's anything I can do. I'm at a point now where I feel that maybe the only hope there is, even to save myself, is to get away from this world, to, I don't know, go out in nature, go camping or something, because, I don't know, maybe I have to go be homeless in the woods or something. I don't know what to do, because this place seems so dark. There's so much fucking wickedness, so much corruption on every level that it seems insurmountable, and I don't see how the human race as a species can continue to survive if we keep going in the direction we're going, if many, many things aren't changed drastically. As a people, as a society, we've grown cold and callous. Given into a darker nature that I don't believe is of this world. I would say demonic. It's like we have an epidemic of demonic possession. Perhaps not with everyone, but so many are in a... We become so unconscious, but been kept so distracted and so divided. It's like we've been lulled into a trance and put to sleep, and our societies, our families, our communities have been taken over by a darkness that is so expansive and so vast that it seems irreversible. We live among the damned. To fit in with society, to be... It is so dark, man. I don't even know what to do. I mean, I thought... The thought has crossed my mind of, like... It just cut off the recording again. I don't even know how long ago it stopped. Trying to talk about anything good, and this fucking phone will stop it from recording almost immediately the second I take my eyes off of it. That's the power of the darkness in this place, man. I can rant like a fool about, stupid shit. It'll just keep recording no problem for hours. Try to talk about something real, and it'll just shut it off. The darkness of this place seems so all-encompassing, so, it's got its grasp, its greedy fingers around everything and around every aspect of our lives, to the point where it seems almost nearly impossible to do good and be good and live a good, good life, or to prosper in this world without selling out to the darkness without being, taking part in some wickedness of it's. I don't know what to do. I really worry that, maybe homelessness could be in the future here. I hate to say it, but I don't know how I'm going to continue to. I can't go on like this. I can't continue to live this way, to live in a place like this. It's filled with so much darkness, so much corrupting influence. I need to get away from it. I don't know how, or if I even can. I don't know where to go. Is there somewhere where I can get away from this darkness and just live my life? Have a life of peace? I mean, at this point, I would give everything I own. I really feel like I would be ready almost to just walk away from absolutely everything. Basically. All the possessions and the people and everything, and just walk the fuck away. If I could get away from this darkness. If that was what it would cost me. If I had to lose a limb or gouge my fucking eyes out to get away from the darkness, to get away from the evil and the corrupting influences in this place, if I thought that would do it, I cannot even begin to express the level of disconnect I feel from this place, from this world. This is not my home. This is a dark and dreary place. As though when I look at this world, it's like the way it is now. It's like they took a backhoe and plowed over heaven and built hell on top of it. It's like, I don't know. I feel like we're really living in times where it's like, remember Little Nicky? Or like the one brother is becoming the new devil and he brings hell to the fucking surface of the earth. Right? That's what I feel like I'm living in, basically. And I'm so tired of it. So sickened by it. By the corruption that I see surrounding me, and by the corruption within that, the darkness that seeps into my own soul. By being surrounded by it, being forced to a situation where I have to live in a way that seems so unnatural, and in a world that seems so unnatural, surrounded by unconscious people, and having to bear witness to such darkness everywhere. Trying not to be disheartened, but I really feel like we're on a sinking ship, and I don't even know how to find a lifeboat. An analogy for how I feel when I look around at the world around me and the type of influences I have around me in my life. I feel like I'm gonna have to, I think I've spoken this analogy before, but it's like, imagine how you would feel if you were in, say, let's say there was a hall rented out where a family reunion and everyone in your family that you love and care about is in that building, and somebody has chained the doors shut and set the building on fire, and you run in and you say, "Fire, fire, everybody, come on, we gotta get out of here." And you're like, you're trying to bust the door down, break a window out or something, get people to come with you. But not only do they not listen, they scoff at you, they laugh in your face, they shout insults at you. When you try to, grab your mom or your sister or your brother or whatever, and you try to rush them out the door, your own family members jump on your back, they grab you by the ankles, they shove you up against a wall, they grab hold of you and drag you deeper into the flames as you're trying to, fight to save them. They're fighting you, dragging you into the fire, and all of them assuring you that this is fine. This is fine. There's no fire. You're just being paranoid. You're just imagining things. Come in. It's nice in here. Come with us, right? It's like It's like I'm trying to, drag people out of hell, and they're just trying to, and every single one, I don't know. Like, imagine you're a strong swimmer on the Titanic, got a light, and you take off swimming, and you want to try to rescue people, but all they're doing is, jumping on your back, dragging you to the murky depths below. You have to end up, basically got to, punch them in the face or kick them or something to get away from them, because they're just going to drag you down, drag you under. That's what it feels like. But I don't even know how, at this point, because it feels like whatever lifeboats there may have been are long gone. And I don't know how I'm even personally going to manage to survive, to not be corrupted and darkened and destroyed by this place that I live in. Surrounded by such darkness and corrupting influences and shit that it's just like, I don't know what to do. I mean, what is right to do? I mean, I feel this desire, this urge to try and, to do better, to try and do something good with my life, to try to help, find a way to where I can help people, but I don't feel like, I don't necessarily believe that I can help people. I don't even know if I can help myself and get myself away from this fucking darkness, man. Because it's so all-encompassing. It's all about you. It's all around us, man. It's like the preacher in the movie They Live. They have taken the hearts and minds of our leaders. They have recruited the rich and the powerful. They have blinded us to the truth The human spirit is corrupted. Why do we worship greed? Because outside the limit of our sight, feeding off us, perched on top of us from birth to death, are our owners. They're all about you. They're all around you. Wake up. They are our masters, Right? It's like we're surrounded by fucking darkness that just grips at you. And I don't know how the fuck to even get away from it because it seems to be everywhere. I can't even buy a fucking pallet of water or a loaf of bread without walking past tens of thousands of gallons of alcohol in my face. I can't even go out and DoorDash without having to fucking shop for fucking booze for people. I can't scroll through videos on YouTube without having some chicks, checking a bikini or their, tit boobs in my face or whatever, right? I can't even, there's no, there's just like Satanism and perversion and corruption and darkness fucking everywhere to the point where like you can't scroll through the internet or open up your phone or turn on the television or turn on the radio without some fucking evil shit being right in your face. And it's just everywhere you go. You can't get away from it. You can't even get away from it by walking into a church. I sit in a fucking church parking lot and you see all the homeless people's cars getting towed away because the church fucking had them towed, right? People who can't afford shelter getting fined and imprisoned and tormented. You can't even fall asleep in your car without somebody banging on your window telling you can't sleep here, you can't park here, you can't do this, you can't do that. The darkness of this place is so fucking intense and so all-encompassing and everywhere, and I don't even know where the hell to run to get away from it. I feel like wherever it is, I'd have to get, I don't know, hundreds, maybe thousands of miles away from where I am now to even get, any distance between me and this darkness. And the level of persistence that the darkness has shown in fucking following me around and screwing with me on a day-to-day basis, it wouldn't surprise me very much at all if I was 3,000 miles away and I saw the same fucking people following me in the same fucking cars followed me fucking 3,000 miles away. Like, that's the level of, you'll note that the video was interrupted again, the recording, it just stopped recording. I don't want any fucking part in this wickedness in this world. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want the fucking filth. But the filth is all around you and you can't get away from it. It's just... It's like, what this place feels like, it's like I'm trying to get clean, but it's like I'm fucking trapped in the bog of eternal stench, From that, I don't know, it's, like I'm just up to my fucking eyeballs in sewage, and I'm trying to stay, and here I am trying to be clean, trying to stay clean, trying to get clean, and I'm just fucking trapped in this, like, this, just up to my eyeballs in fucking sewage, basically. Filth. And greed and perversion everywhere. Violence and madness and chaos everywhere. It's just this highly organized, sophisticated fucking system of wickedness and corruption that encompasses all around us. It's just... I don't know what to do. And what do I do? What do I do? Should I just take off and out into the fucking woods and try to build a cabin or something? Or take off and, set a tent up in the fucking forest? And I mean, what the hell do I do? How do you get away from this darkness? Because it seems to be everywhere. It follows me, you know? And I don't even know I don't know how to get away from it. If I don't go out and, chase the money and keep paying bills, then I don't even have four walls and a roof to shut the outside world out. And I'm out there, I'm constantly surrounded by this fucking darkness. Surrounded constantly by the corruption. I'm so tired of it. I'm not trying to come off as like fucking holier than thou or something. I, certainly know I'm maybe considered a wicked sinner or something. Living in this world, it's like, what's the alternative? What's the alternative? Really? Because the problems of this world are so fucking huge that, no one man that, I mean, even if I had $1 billion, there's only so much I could do. There would only be so much I could do, even if I had $1 billion. That's how big the problems of this world are so fucking huge that even if I was like a multi-billionaire, I would be, there wouldn't be that much I could do. I could maybe help to, house up a certain number of people or rescue some number of people or whatever, maybe, if I had resources like that, but the whole fucking world would come against me, though. Try to do something good, the whole fucking world comes, caves in on your head, basically. Try to be a good person, just try to purify and clear your own mind and try to be a halfway decent person or something. The world will fucking take a big giant dump on you, basically. That's what happens, man. So what the hell do I do? Like, what can I do? I just really feel like I need to get away from this way of living, this I mean, when I try to, and it's like when I try to be good, and I actually manage to be good at all, like for even a moment, it's like it's that Hank Williams song. I just don't like this kind of living. I'm tired of doing all the giving. I give my all and sit and yearn and get no loving in return. And I just don't like this way of living. It's like. I mean, I know that fucking just chasing after greenbacks is pointless and empty. Just so you can have the, roof and the four walls or whatever. Some place to shut myself in and fucking hide from the goddamn world that's so harsh that I don't even want to fucking face it. I mean, what should I do? Should I just walk away from everything? Just get in the car and drive 1,000 miles away, 2,000 miles away. Pray to God that I find somewhere where I can have some fucking peace. Where I can live my life without being constantly screwed with. Constantly surrounded by darkness and corruption everywhere. Is that possible? Honestly, I thought about it. Like, if I ever had, like, won the lottery or something, like some massive amount of money, at some point I'd probably try to help other people and stuff. But the first thing I would do is I would buy a house and some land just way the fuck out in the country. And, you know, like 50, you know, find somewhere where I could get like 50 or 100 miles away from a city, you know. You know, some place where it'd take like an hour to get to a grocery store or something, you know. And I would just grow a big garden and stock up on food and water and stuff. I really feel like I need to get the hell away from this world. This is a sinking ship, and I need to get the fuck off it. Because we're going down. We're taking on water, man. This place is fucking screwed. Like, we're doomed. We're in fucking Babylon, Mystery Babylon, you know, mother of harlots. This is it. We're in fucking Sodom and Gomorrah here. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here before I get turned into a pillar of salt or something. And never fucking look back. Ugh. I don't know, man. What can I even do, though, man? I just wish to heck that I could go back when I had the resources I did a couple years ago. That, God dang it. I could have got out of here. I could have got thousands of fucking miles away from here and brought all my stuff with me. Could have rented a storage unit in, you know, fucking Kentucky or Georgia or something. Missouri or whatever, right? Been somewhere. Yep, recording got interrupted again. Well, I guess whatever dark forces control the world don't want me talking like this so much, huh? Alright then. I guess I've said enough.